right, thank you so much. We have moved inside, everybody, and it's time to start mopping. I know normally when you think about mopping, you're like, ugh, that's the last thing I would ever want to do. And that's for folks that don't own a Spin Mop, because once you get a Spin Mop, it'll change everything you've ever thought about mopping before. First of all, you never have to put your hands in the dirty water. There's no bending over to deal with the mop and wringing out the mop head and all that stuff. It's a self-wringing system, whether you use it wet or dry. It is amazing. Go on hsn.com and read the 750 5-star reviews that are there. Everybody loves this product. No more bending over, no more messy mop heads, no dirty hands, no wringing out of any mop heads. The Spin Mop does it all. It's an all-in-one system. You get everything that you need. The self-wringing bucket, which Michael will show you in just a second. You get the Spin Mop itself. We're going to give you 2 of the microfiber heads to go along with it. Everything you need to get your to get your hard floors clean. And it works on any kind of a hard floor, whether it's your wood floor, your tile, your linoleum. Michael Sullivan is here, and he's going to show you how this thing works. I got to tell you, I've done this probably 100 times with you. Every time it impresses me, because not only how simple it is, but the amount of stuff you're able to clean in just one shot, and then the fact that you wash your mop every single time you use it.
Exactly. I mean, this mop, too, is exclusive to HSN. You may have seen some Spin Mops out there in the stores. This is, without a doubt, the best Spin Mop I've ever bought out, and it's exclusive to HSN. It's the only one with a built-in agitator. I want to show you how the built-in agitator works. When you dip the mop in the bucket, normally you have to dunk it up and down. With this, it locks onto a gear, so when you push down on your foot pedal, it creates that centrifugal force inside the bucket. Now, no model has this out there in the stores. This is the only one. It's a bigger bucket, too. Also, place it in the dryer side. You push down on your foot pedal. That's what dries your mop. Very simple, very easy to use. Now we're ready to mop up this big, disgusting mess. Now, this is what Guy's house looks like every day.
You're not fooling around. It does get like that. Living near the beach. It doesn't matter where you live, though, Michael. I mean, everybody's got kids, you got pets. Even if you're just living alone, you get these kind of nasty messes all over. And it always seems to be like your kitchen floor, all right, your bathroom floors. This makes a short job of it.
No, exactly. I mean, that's right there. There's the messy kids. Then, of course, at the evening time, guys, real friends come around, all these drinking friends. They spill their beer. We're going to put half a bottle of red wine right there on the floor. Now, if that mess was on your floor, you'd probably end up on your hands and knees with paper towels. Well, you'll be on your hands and knees.
Yes.
Licking that up, right? Look at this. This mop absorbs 10 times its own weight in liquid. Now, this is red wine. Can you sing a song about red wine, Guy?
Wow, red wine. Yeah,
so fine.
Love that.
Look at that.
Group.
Everything sticks to it like a magnet.
You still haven't wrung that thing out.
That's it. That's 2 messes we've picked up. Now, the cool thing is when you pick this mop up, it doesn't drip, okay? It holds that mess in the mop. Now, you can see there's all your red wine in the mop. Now, the coolest thing is your hands will never, ever touch this dirty, disgusting mop head ever again. To get it clean, all you got to do, look, is just take it over to your bucket, just like so. Remember the built-in agitator. It locks onto that gear. You push that on your foot pedal. It's now spinning all that red wine, make me feel so fine. Right out of the mop, right into the bucket where it belongs. You then place it in the dryer side. This is what dries your mop. Very simple, very easy to use. And the coolest part is your mop's going to come out completely clean. You're always mopping your floor with a clean mop. That makes good sense.
All right, here's what I'll tell you. Over 100 people have already picked it up. It's free shipping if you buy it today. And we have it on 2 payments of less than $20, which is a great deal. We'll deliver it right to your door. You're never going to mop the way you used to ever again. You know that old, and there's all kinds of mops out there. There's the ones that kind of fold. There's the one you have to actually wring out. There's the one that comes with the bucket that you got to put your hand on a lever and you got to squeeze that down. And those are basically just little germ factories. They never really get clean. What's nice about Michael's is not only do you wash it each time before you use it, automatically when you clean it, it gets washed, but also you can pop off that mop head and you can pop that in the washing machine.
Exactly.
And you can use that over and over. We're going to give you 2 of those. That's enough to last you a long time. All right, this is a ridiculous mess you're making.
We're making breakfast of champions.
Is that maple syrup?
It's early. This is maple syrup. Now, the reason I'm using maple syrup, we all know how sticky and gooey, how nasty that is. We've got coffee granules. We've got
egg on there.
We've got tomato sauce. You say tomato, I say tomato. Look at that. Now, if that mess, guy, was on your floor when you got home tonight, how would you clean that mess up?
I would run. I'd actually get a dog in there and let the dog eat it all up.
You know what? Call the dog. Rover, who goes all over. Probably on your hands and knees with paper towels.
Waste of time.
All it's going to do is just smear that mess around.
Yeah, that's nasty.
It's absolutely atrocious, right? Don't use paper towels. Grab your spin mop. Where did that go? There's a secret treasure.
They're like, what's that? He just threw it over his shoulder.
Right here not only works like a vacuum for liquid, but it also works like a magnet for dust, dog hairs, cat hairs.
I don't know how it ever gets this egg. I have no idea. That sticky mess. Watch this.
That's it. It's not a magic trick, guy.
Look at
that. Everything sticks to it just like a magnet. Now, the cool thing is with microfiber. Now, if you've ever used microfiber for cleaning, you know as well as I do how good microfiber is. Because it's literally millions and millions of microscopic strands that do the cleaning. So we just picked up that large mess. We've now got another mess. Now, because it's microfiber, it doesn't matter. Any type of mess sticks to this mop like a magnet. And the cool thing is you can use it on any floors, any surface. Look at that, guy.
Yeah. Or...
yeah, we can use it on people right here.
You could use that. Let's get a close-up of that. Did this used to be white at one point? I think this was new.
I actually cleaned it last time we were on air. So
this is, and then you have to buy the separate bucket that goes along with that. This is the thing that always has a tendency to smell. Yep. When you store it, you try to figure out, should I store it like that or should I hang it? This is a nightmare, and there's a reason it smells. It smells because it's full of germs. Or maybe you've got one of these things, you know, the one that squeezes itself out.
Right, right.
That is, to me, look, it's dripping right now. It's a joke.
I mean, that mop was designed for waxing the floor. It's not even a floor mop. It's designed for waxing. It's designed for pushing your mess around. Well, you got the one where you wrap like little paper towels or put little towels around the end. I mean,
that's a good way to clean.
It's just like wrapping dollar bills around your mop. You're spending 30, 40 cents every time you mop your floor.
Well, that's how they get you there. They know you're going to have to buy them over and over and over and over again, and that's how they make their money. But
we picked up that mess right there. It's still not dripping, okay? We're going to take it over to our bucket. You put it on the agitator right there. You push down. It's now going to spin. We picked up 2 eggs, tomato ketchup, sticky syrup, orange juice, chocolate sauce, everything, coffee granules. You don't have to sweep or vacuum before you mop. Now remember, this is exclusive to HSN. This feature inside the bucket. No mop in the stores. My Hurricane Spin Mop in the stores doesn't have this feature. Okay, that's your washing machine side of the mop. You then place it in the dryer side. Again, push down on your foot pedal, and it's going to come out completely clean. Now we're going to mop some wood floors right now, so I'm going to give it a few extra spins, just like so, because that's the cool thing about this mop is you can control the dampness. Yeah. So if you've got wood floors, you know what they say? They say don't use a sopping wet mop on your wood floors, because if wood gets wet, what happens?
It'll warp.
It will warp. It will
warp
expand.
On you. Yep.
So the nice thing is with this is because you can control the dampness, it's safe to use on your wood floors. No streak marks or smear marks whatsoever. Apply a little bit of pressure. You can use it to remove those stub and scuff marks. It's got a 360-degree swivel head, okay? So that allows you to get right into the corners, all those difficult-to-reach spots. It weighs less than a pound, okay? So if you want to use this to mop your stairs, fantastic. A very cool feature is you can turn it onto its side, okay? Now, don't just use this mop on your floors. Imagine that's your corner of your bathtub right there. It gets right into the grout. Windows, mirrors, shower walls, sidings of your house, any type of surface. Now for dusting, this mop is unbelievable. I went all the way to Arizona, guy. Yeah. To get this Arizona dust right.
That's a special kind of dust there.
Look at that. Use this mop just for dusting. It's fantastic. Now, you can use it dry for dusting. Like I said, I like to use it just slightly damp. It will pick up all the dust, no problem whatsoever. It doesn't matter if your wood floors are synthetic, if it's real wood. And remember, look how it gets right into the corners, behind your toilet bowl, all those difficult-to-reach spots. Now, we just picked up all that gunk from those wood floors. I'm now going to take this fantastic mop. Over to you, Guy.
Yeah.
I'm going to make you do some cleaning.
You're going to make me clean. You know what I love, and I told Michael this too, is that I actually use this as a car wash.
Yes.
For my car wash too, because you can reach the roof of the car without any issues whatsoever. Yep. So if you want to use that, you can as well. I also like in fact, I'll use my left hand. I'm right-handed. The fact that you can use this mop with one hand. And what I do, because I learned from Michael's, I just kind of work my way into the center and kind of just push everything. And look, even when you get out here, you'll see it works on its own. There's no effort in here, side to side, corner to corner. I mean, look at that. That's how simple it is. Work it in a little bit of a circle. And look at it's almost done. I just did the whole floor, and you see how clean that was. And this has already been used as a mop on the hardwood floors as well. You use it over and over. And remember, when you do want to traditionally just wash the thing, you can pop off the top. Michael will show you that in a sec. And you can put it right into the washing machine.
No, exactly.
And you can bleach it out and get it just like new again.
It is machine washable. You can wash it hundreds and hundreds of times.
Yeah.
In fact, let me show you right here. All you got to do is put your foot on the mop just like so. You turn the handle to the side. The head pops off. You can wash this over and over again. I never put mine in the washing machine, but you can. Because I use the spin dry bucket to get it clean.
Yeah, you know, I mean, if you added a little soap and maybe if you wanted to put bleach or something, whatever it is you like to use in there to sanitize, you can do that as well, and the thing never even has to go into the wash. But it is good to know that it'll last you time and time again. It is that simple. Listen, we are extremely busy. This is about the point, about 10 minutes in, where people are like, I got to get this mop. Great gift for Dad for Father's Day if he likes to wash the car, if he wants to use it to help Mom out and mop those floors. What I like is it is easily, in my house, the hardest job in cleaning, because, you know, most people don't have a lot of carpeting anymore. Do you notice that? I mean, it's like carpeting, unless you live like I think our producer Jared, you know, he's been locked in like the 80s back there. He still has some carpet. He has a lot of shag and stuff like that.
Shag carpets. You can put it on shag walls too.
Yeah, exactly. I've got hardwood floors. I've got tile. In my bathroom, I've got marble. That's all stuff that I can utilize using the spin mop, and I can get it done very, very quickly with minimal effort. Notice not once has Michael had to bend over, get on his knees to scrub something, as he had to lift a mop out of the bucket, as he had to put his hand in that dirty water. Ugh, no, he hasn't had to do that. He's cleaned this giant section of floor. He's already done it a couple times, and he's done it just using the spin mop.
Exactly.
That easy.
I mean, this will be the last mop you'll ever buy. You don't have to take my word for it. Like Guy said at the beginning of the show, go to hsn.com, read the reviews. Okay, we've been selling this mop here alone on HSN. This is the first place we ever sold the spin mop. We've been selling it for almost 6 years, actually, Guy.
Yeah.
If you've sold any product on HSN for 6 years, you know,
it's very rare, Michael.
It works. This is something that truly,
you know what they
works.
say? I mean, let me tell you something. In the TV land, if you have a product that's on for more than a year, that's a really good thing. You know, we've had some products that come on for 2-3 years. That's fantastic. When you're on that long, it means that people are loving the product and the word is getting out.
Yep.
And plus, you know, hey, after 3 or 4 or 5 years, you may want a brand new spin mop. You may want to get the newest features. So people buy, you know, they'll buy more than one. They love it. And you know what else? I don't know if you, anybody out there, we'll put our testimonial line up. We would love for you to call us. I know it seems like, well, it's a mop. No, you know, when you have to do something on a daily or a weekly basis, it's important that you get a really good system. It's like you don't buy a cheap car, right? Because you got to drive that every day. A mop is something you use a lot.
Exactly.
At your house.
I mean, at least once a week you have to mop your floors. I mean, in Guy's house every day. If you've got wood floors.
You're not kidding around. I do have to do my day. I got that little Danny running in there, baseball cleats. He comes in off the beach. There's sand. This is great to get sand off your floor too if you live near the beach or if your kids track it in the house. Hey, Michael, and tell them also, the bucket actually has channels on the bottom, doesn't it?
Yes, actually the channels on the bottom are designed. So when you dip the bucket, so just say we picked up sand right now. We take this mop over to the bucket. On the bottom of the bucket is 2 deep channels. Now what happens is when you push down the foot pedal, it actually spins the sand, the dirt, the grit into the channels. So the grit comes out of the mop head, and you're not putting it back on your floor. So it holds the dirt. It makes good sense. Now you can see right here, it's spinning that red wine and all that nastiness the Guy picked up. Yeah. The mop always comes out completely clean. You're always mopping your floor with a clean mop. It makes good sense. That's the one reason why I tell everybody, why do you need your spin mop? Because you're always going to be mopping your floor with this, look, it's like a brand new mop. Every single time you mop, you're mopping the floor with a clean mop.
And let me show you something else that I love, and Michael knows about this too, is that if you're doing, I have very little clearance underneath my bed in my master bedroom. It's only about 6 inches. You can't get a vacuum under there. Check this out. You can go down, and I'll get over to the side here. You can take this thing down, and you can get underneath. So if you got to go underneath your appliances, if you have to go underneath the refrigerator, underneath your bed, look at this. And the reach that I get, too, I can reach all the way under, and I can get all that dirt. I use it as much as a duster as I do as a mop. I honestly do. It's the best duster out there because of that microfiber. And you don't even have to use anything other than hot water. Some people put a little cider vinegar in their water because they don't want to use harsh chemicals. Other people, you can do bleach, whatever it is. When you're doing hardwood floors, don't put anything in there at all. You don't have to. I just, on my hardwood floors, I mean, to be honest, usually I just use hot water. You can always put a little vinegar or whatever it is that you like, as I said, but you don't have to. When you're doing your floors, just use the straight hot water. That's all you need to do. Look at the mess. Now, is this chocolate syrup?
Chocolate syrup. We're going to do a chocolate surprise. We made the breakfast mess. We got powdered chocolate right there. We got hot chocolate.
Look at this.
Look at that. That's delicious.
That's ridiculous.
Deliciousness. Again, so we've got wet, we've got sticky, and we've got dry, okay? Now, this mop works, remember, not just on any surface, but it works on any type of mess. So if you have a spill, if you use this mop just for picking up spills, fantastic. If you use this mop just for dusting, absolutely brilliant. If you use this mop for sticky messes, if you have a pet, if you've dog hairs, cat hairs, stick to it like a magnet. I mean, if you have a hairy spouse, if you're hairy like me or Guy, you've got to get one of these mops.
Spouse.
Everything, I mean, literally everything.
You know, Leslie Ann Machado, she's got the 2 little babies. They're probably making a mess, right? I don't know if they're at that point where they're like, no, because they're probably not eating any kind of solid food yet. But still, look, they spit up. In fact, there might be some spitting up going here before you know it. Not yet, but you never know.
Looking forward to that. There's a little teaser right there.
We got a little challenge coming up.
Here's a good tip for you. Okay, you can see how we're mopping right now, the handle's at an angle. Okay, before you put it in the bucket, this is the only thing you need to know. I like to put my foot on the mop head, just put it into the upright position. Now, it will actually lock into that position. Now, the reason why I say that is now when you take it over to the bucket, it will automatically lock onto that gears when you push down on your foot pedal. That's how it will spin all that chocolate deliciousness. You know, and remember again, not once has Michael ever had to bend over to wring out a mop. He's never had to put his hand in the mop water. If you're one of those people that still uses like your kitchen sink as your mop bucket, we all know that's messy, it's sloppy, it's not the most sanitary thing because you also put dishes in there. But I know a lot of you do, right? You plug up the sink and you put some ammonia in there, whatever it is, and you try to do your floors. And then you're taking a wet mop, you're also squeezing it out, and you're getting ammonia on your hands or bleach, which you don't want to do. You don't have to do that. With this system, your hand never has to go into the dirty water. Nobody wants to put their hand in that dirty, nasty bucket. It's disgusting. No, it's unsanitary. Exactly. And another cool thing is, too, because your hands never touch that dirty, disgusting mop water, you can use the hottest water possible. Hot water and microfiber, brilliant. Everything sticks to it. It will come out nice and clean. Doesn't matter what surface you're using it on. Even, remember, for windows, mirrors, shower walls, sidings of your house, everything literally sticks to this mop like a magnet. I mean, how good is that? Did I miss a spot?
Over here.
See, here we go.
Yeah,
now we're in trouble.
Done, so
Carrie, what are you doing here?
You know, I came in because this is how I mop my floor. This is,
oh my gosh,
hands down the easiest way to mop your floor. Never bend over and touch the dirty mop water. Such a smart way, and I love that we've got this back for you today on free shipping and handling. So, do we have? Oh, we've got 3 of the colors left. We've got 3 of the colors left. Free shipping and handling, 2 flexible payments of under $20. This is what I really want everyone to get home and try out, because you're going to love how easy it is and how effective of a way it is to clean your floors. So, it is such an effective way of cleaning your floors that we want to put it to a little bit more of a challenge, because we know what the Spin Mop is capable of doing, but we want you to see that it can tackle truly your biggest mess around your home. So, not only are we going to be mopping the normal stuff that we're used to seeing Michael Sullivan mopping, we are challenging Michael this morning with our first ever Spit Take Showdown.
Oh, here we go.
Dun, dun, dun. So as you can see, Bill Duggan is joining us. Sure. Guy and Bill are both outfitted in some great ponchos. What you guys are going to do this morning, if you are up for the challenge, sirs, is you're going to take a little bit of the colored fluid into your mouth.
Yeah.
The object of the game is to hold the fluid in your mouth for as long as possible. Now, the hilarious Michael Sullivan is going to tell some of his awesome jokes.
All right.
And the person that laughs first and spits his fluid on the other man loses the game. Gentlemen, do you accept the challenge?
Yeah, we accept.
This is my pretty Serena Williams dress. I'm out. I do not want to get any on me. So, Michael, it's up to you to clean up the mess.
All right, you guys, this is fantastic. Do you know what? What is... I didn't even tell a joke.
No.
I think we're going to do that again.
Bill.
Sorry. Yeah,
Bill. Premature, Bill. Bill, that was premature. Back in your mouth.
Sorry, Bill.
Okay. Back in your mouth, God. All right.
All right. What is Snoop Dogg?
Don't look at each other.
What is Snoop Dogg?
Michael, you better get your mop in, honey, because
I must be the funniest comedian ever.
It's Bill. It's his face. He's making the funniest face I've ever seen. Clean this up. Oh, I'm sorry.
Michael, please start cleaning it.
Oh, you guys are fantastic.
Mine looks like pee-pee.
Here we go. Let me clean that mess off you guys.
Yeah, let's get up so you can really clean it.
You know what I mean?
Look at my shoes. Who won? Hey.
I didn't even get to tell you my fantastic jokes.
I declare the winner to be anybody that gets the Spin Mop home and can clean up the mess as easily as Michael is doing. Do you have a joke you'd like to share with us, Michael? What were you saving up for us?
I was going to say, why does Snoop Dogg carry an umbrella?
Why does Snoop Dogg carry an umbrella?
For drizzle.
For drizzle. That would have gotten you. That's getting Guy over there. That would have been.
Hey, let's clean up. We're going to go a little bit forward right here because there's actually liquid right here on the studio floor. We can't have that. It doesn't matter, look, what surface it's on. You can't even see it right there.
That was
fantastic. Any type of spill.
I enjoyed that very much.
That was funny.
How's that, huh?
Okay, this is
Hey, it's gone already? Really? You already cleaned that up that quick? Bill, you're the best. Bill Duggan. You know, it's funny, when we were talking about this at a time, we're like, we're not going to be able to laugh. As soon as I saw his face, I was like, that's funny. His face all puffed up and funny. That's our boy, Bill. Thanks for having fun with us, Bill. All right, listen, how much time do we have left? We have 4 minutes left. We're extremely busy. Maybe you won't be doing a challenge like that, but you know what? You might be doing this with your kids, having fun, and maybe your kids have broken out some crayons.
Yes.
And they're playing down there on the floor, and they're making a mess all over the floor. Well, this is the way to be able to clean it up. Or if you're having a party, right?
Yep.
The holidays. What do we got coming up? We got Memorial Day. We got 4th of July. Those are inherently dirty holidays because you got people tracking in and out of the house. They're outdoor holidays, right? So people are in and out, tracking in mud, tracking in dirt. If you live near the beach, they're putting sand on your floor. The worst enemy of any kind of a hard floor is dirt and sand because that takes off that nice surface that you have on top of your floor, scratches it. So this is a way to get it. And I don't know a mop out there other than Michael's that will take dry like stuff like dusting, like sand and dirt, and it soaks that up as well. These other mops just push it around.
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, if you don't, I want you to really think about this, because if you don't buy this mop here today, okay, you're going to still, in 3 months, you're going to have to go to your local grocery store and you're going to have to buy a mop, okay? This is what you could get in the store. We talked about the dust mop. I mean, this thing, it works great if you live in a tiny apartment, but use this if you live in a big house. I mean, it's absolutely useless. You're going to spend way too much money on pads. You've got to always remember to buy the pads. You've got a sponge mop. Now, this thing's only good for shoving the mess backwards and forwards. Yeah. It's designed for waxing your floor. It sandwiches the dirt right into the sponge. Genius idea.
That's terrible.
Worst thing is, in 3 months' time, what happens? The heads fall off. You go back to the store, can you find a spare head?
No, they're terrible. And they rot away and they get nasty. This one over here, Michael, as far as I know, you can't put that. What are you going to put this whole? You can't stuff that in a washing machine. How are you going to? You have to unscrew the top, I think, with a real screwdriver, and
it's
then
nasty.
Yeah, those are really disposable versions.
Right.
Michael's is not. Michael is going to last you year after year after year. That's why we get so many great people that call us and give us great testimonials. There are so many. There's over 750 5-star reviews on this product. Those are people that love it because they are sick and tired of having to do it the old-fashioned way. And you know what happens when you have a mop like an old-fashioned mop, you mop your floors like once a month. When in reality, you know, you should really mop your floors are probably the dirtiest surface area of your home.
Exactly.
Think about it.
Yeah.
You wash your bed once a week. I'll guarantee your floors are dirtier than your bed, and you're probably doing that once a month just because it's such a hard job. When Michael makes it easy for you, you'll do it. It won't bother you as much. It doesn't weigh anything in your hands. Right. It's such a great deal. By the way, we still have I think all 3 colors, right? Comes in the blue, the purple, or the gray. So still available.
Yeah, we've got 3 colors. I mean, that's another thing you can't get in the stores. We only sell the blue one. I only have the blue version. That's without the agitator. This is the Hurricane Spin Mop Deluxe. It's the only one that's got the built-in agitator. So when you push down on your foot pedal, that's what creates the centrifugal force. You can see right here, the mop slots onto the gear. So now when you push down on the handle, push down on the foot pedal, that's what creates the washing machine. It's absolutely brilliant. That is way worth, that's why you need this version, okay? You get to choose your color. It's got the spill guard. It's got a nice handle. Now, I do want to show you some of the accessories, because if you want to go to hsn.com, you can find this. This is the dolly, okay? This allows you to wheel it around your house if you live in a large area.